Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Oh, there we go. Welcome. It's stream number what is what I am I five or am I six today? I actually don't know. 'Cause obviously it started at like 3 a.m. my time. Um, actually it was 2 a.m. There was a time wrong. Hi everyone. Hi, welcome. Today my drink of choice that I have is milk, but I'm actually drinking it out of the Craftworks mug, which you can get at the Craftworks store. And if you type exclamation mark merch, all lowercase, into my chat, it should come up with the link to the merch page. So, or not, I don't know. Did that work, kid? Did you get a response? Kid, let me know. All lowercase, Blaze, all lowercase. Um, we do have an advert that will be starting soon. I don't know if it's working or not. Is it working? Okay, I will see if I can fix that right now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Take a sip out of my mug, Craftworks mug. Now the fun thing about this Craftworks mug, is it's actually misprinted, and I forever will love it for its glory. It's a one of a kind. Can I just no like, the cookies? The cookies, the website cookies. Okay, okay. I do not have time to do this. I do not have time to do this. It's okay. Bring back the opening act. Better get it from Mio. What do you think? Yeah, no, fair enough because I I yeah, I had toast. I had toast for breakfast. In that 15 minutes I was gone, I scoffed down some toast. Please just work. I set this up yesterday. Oh, let's see if I can get this to work. Because I guarantee you, I totally buffed it. Watch. Does work. Does work. It should work. It should work. Hmm. 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 Can I try? Can I try? Can I try? Hold on. It worked for me, and now it's working for you. It should have popped up for everyone. Look at that. There you go. Also, ignore the fact that I'm a raider to my own channel. And if you put exclamation mark, if it's not working for everyone, then I apologize. Um, if you put exclamation mark YouTube leads to my YouTube channel, and exclamation mark VODs, all lowercase. There's the VODs channel. Interesting, because it says everyone. Um, so, yeah, that's a bit weird. Or there may be a timer. Possibly. Oh, yeah, there is a timer on it. User cooldown per person is 15, but the global cooldown is 5 seconds. So, and if it doesn't work, that's okay. I hope those messages popped up for you guys and you can see it there. That's the hopes, because at least then I can just pop it in there every now and again when I decide it's merch time. Right, right, right. So the area looks a little bit different. And that's because I have sorted this. This used to be a pile of shulker boxes right here, and they're gone. And there's a pile that says sorted, and there's a bunch of other shulker boxes that have disappeared. Misty, I spent a lot of time organizing these boxes. And so I haven't named that one yet. That one's going to be called Amethyst. But these are all boxes. They all have different things in them. These are all sorted. This is my cobblestone. This is my crafted stones. Cobbled deep slate. Crafted deep slate. These are all the empty shulker boxes. We got moss and pale moss. Those two chests, these three chests that, oh, actually, no, these two. This one's sorted. These two chests here are unsorted, and same with these chests here. They're also unsorted. But I sorted everything else, and it's all down here. We have got my deep slate, dirt, stone, andesite, granite, diorite, tough gravel, sand, and sandstone. And on the other side, oak, spruce, birch, cherry, pale oak, jungle, graywood, and mangrove. And then we have our wall of heads. Because that's just definitely not too ominous. Ominous. But one of these boxes contains the concrete. And what we are doing in this stream is I've started it here. This giant grey concrete slab, which goes from there all the way to the other side of this beacon to here, is going to be extended all the way down to somewhere here. I think this is the line here on this line of grass. I don't know. I might double check. And it's gonna be a big, giant gray concrete slab. And then if I run out, if I've run out of things to do, I'm gonna start digging away at this portion from here. We're slicing all of this off. Sorry to the turtles. And I'll start work on the little bit of like a port that we're putting in right here. So yes. I'm also aware that a lot of people here might have watched the Castworks podcast. If you have any questions for episode 1, let me know, and I will gladly answer those. Copper Golem cruelty, Misty? Well, you're lucky because I'm not using these guys as decoration, but they will be free. They will be free, just not yet. I have to keep them locked up. To keep them locked up because they're a little bit mischievous. I think, well, I gotta dump a whole inventory of stuff. And if I'm dumping an inventory, I have to put it into here. Because not allowed to have it anywhere else. Dump. I got the sandstone chest. My inventory. This is what it should look like. Clean. Right. Mist acts were made. That's, yeah. Joy in the pun names. Right. I don't have my water hole where I do my little concrete conversion. Oh, I forgot I installed haste. I install haste a little too often. It works now, hurrah! Maybe it just needed that hot second, you know. Sleep, 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 sleep. Yes. Right. So we put that in the offhand. I've just realized I've got haste on, so it will cause a bit of problems. That's okay. I know which beacon does what. Haste is the middle one. It's my triple beacon. One does speed and regen, and the other one does resistance too. I'm not quite sure why. I have chosen resistance too, but I have. Hello, Kenobi. Welcome to the stream. It's a Craftworks stream weekend. Ooh, and I'm number 5. I think. And I'm doing 3 streams. Because I want to. And now it's raining. I can't, I cannot. Oh, I cannot. It's like to make reference. It's the audacity. Do you have any ponds or water features planted for this area? Not at the moment, but I am taking suggestions. And it's better the moment if you disappear. That's okay, Kenobi. Just be here if you can. Not at the moment, but I am taking suggestions for kind of build ideas for the island. It's a very large island, and I'm very excited to see kind of what ends up. But I do have, and I might show it off in the stream, I do have some things like planned for some parts of the island, but I really want to get through this big portion. I have decided that I'm not going to do the automatic redstone oh, I'm not gonna do the automatic redstone uh sorting system. I'm just gonna do it manually because it's just a lot easier to do. But I do need to put something at the end of the street. So yeah. So you learned that fully oxidized copper bars and brown candles make the best cattails, especially with the bushes, dry bushes. Bars and brown. Yes, I mean a lot of people use I think common knowledge. A lot of people use glass for the bottom, but I've never thought of copper bars. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the suggestion box. Because I did after I did my Minecraft story mode episode 1, there was the suggestion about having the Wither Storm be built at the theater. And I kept thinking about it and I was like, it's possible, but I don't know if I think it would be mostly blocks with featuring quite a bit of armor stand work. Um, Featuring some armor stand work. But I think it would be really cool to like have it bursting out the roof. But then again, it's a lot of work, and then I'm back at the theater again. But it's on the plate. It's on the plate. And I say armor stand work. The armor stand work would be for the heads of the Witherstorm. The body would hopefully be made mostly out of blocks. I don't want to be lagging out anyone. Do you know what I wish? I wish that rain would solidify concrete. We're doing Jaime. I am working on the road. I'm working on the big road that is going across a majority of this island. It's the main feature. And it requires a lot of gray concrete. And lanes just disappeared. Oh. And clearly nobody wants to help me, right? Nobody wants to help me. It's okay. I definitely haven't been helping a lot of people recently. Deserve to have my time returned. I'd help. Well, as I screamed at Blaze, it's no time for food. I want to keep most of this beach intact. It is a bit sad because a bunch of this custom beach I did is disappearing, but it will look good in the end, especially with what I have planned for that. But yeah, do you have obsidian in your stuff? I do. The obsidian is right here. I have 7 pieces of it. Sure, just turn off the whitelist. Can't do that or get hunted down. Plus, I also can't do that. I don't have access to that. If you put some around your spot, making concrete, they might break. Yeah, it's not. That's definitely not permanent. A lot of the things I build are not permanent. Like that shulk box unloader, not permanent. This is my kelp eraser. I chucked all my kelp up in there, and it's erasing it into dried kelp blocks. It's the schematic I had for making kelp blocks. That I used with Blaze in the preseason. And I was like, I'm not gonna find a simpler one. I'm just gonna use this one that I've technically designed. It's gonna be nice to see this block, this giant concrete slab put in place. I will have to check out the creative world though, just to see where we end. Because it's all like half of this is all 1 block lower. So yeah. And then here, like over around this area is where the dot ends. It ends like right where this water ends, so there's like a natural kind of curve out to the rest of the island. Um, yeah. Have you guys listened to the Castworks podcast? It's real fun. I loved it so much. And episode 2 is even more fun. I promise you that. I don't know when that releases though. Ooh, hello. Um, that's weird because these are reference blocks and then they're in the schematic. So that's where I pasted things. Okay, I'll stop it there before we hit the reference block. Yeah. I'm glad you had fun. We did too. I don't have the patience for podcasts, lol. Just put on in the background. It's me. So of course it's chaos. I think that's it there. I think that's where it ends. That's right, we'll run to the other end. I haven't yet because I watched you play story mode. I haven't had a chance yet. I was at some point this weekend. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's lengthy. It's lengthy, but it doesn't feel lengthy when you're listening to it. But obviously, you do need the full like hour and 3 minutes to actually listen to it. So I do not blame you. Yeah, let's actually do like the outline of the slab. I was working on in the creative world. I was working on what was going to go next to this in this area beside the volcano, and I really wanted to do a forest, um, but unfortunately, the like I'm not good with trees. Oh, it's perfect. I'm not good with trees. I just thought, oh, I'll just do like normal trees, and then the normal trees looked off. So I was like, okay, I'll do some custom trees, and then I remembered that's I'm not good at that. So yeah. I don't want to hire Kogi for another like 200 trees, but watch out, Kogi. I don't think they're watching yet. I know that they have got very limited time around their stream, but I'm going on an hour-long trip soon, so maybe pop it on then. Good. it's a good lesson. It's a good lesson. And episode 2 is better. I have to argue, episode 2 is better than episode 1, but I love episode 1. Um, oh, that's not what we wanted. There we go. Oop. And it's becoming nighttime. It's just a big box. A big dark gray. Oh, it's gray box. Episode 2's we get into the fun non-Minecraft related stuff. Exactly. Exactly. But I still have to make the argument about tough golems, and that's the most important thing to me. If I don't get tough golems in the next year, I will email Minecraft and be like, this is irresponsible. This is irresponsible. I need tough golems, and this is how they can function. And yeah, although I did have a revelation. I was like, oh, if you wanted a tough golem to be a gargoyle, it means that the tough golem has to be able to stop moving. So, what is a way that we can make the tough golem stop moving? Is something that I've had to think about. Anytime you get 3 or more crafters together in one spot, it can be anything less awesome. I agree. I agree. Some of the combinations on Craftworks are unmatched. The whole crew. The whole crew. Oh, we are unmatched. We are unmatched. We'll say though, out of duos, Joy and I also unmatched. Actually, I don't know. I don't know who the other iconic duos are on the server. I should make like a theory video on Craftworks. How Craftworks has the best uh duos and trios of any Minecraft server, forgetting that Impulse and Skiz and Pearl and Gem exist. Let's go, Ghoul Gang. I haven't seen the Ghoul Gang at all, I'll be honest. I've forgotten who makes up the Ghoul Gang. It's like a pain. Oh, I'm so scared, Melissa. I'm so scared. Me, Lane, Norm, and Wen. Reunion win, Melissa? Reunion win? I to be fair though, Emmy was not present for the whole crew reunion, so yeah. Oh, I've run out of concrete. Look at this, guys. Look how much progress we got done. And within 25 minutes. And this is not even half the length. It's gotta go all the way down to like over here. And I know it looks weird, but I promise you it's not gonna be weird once the trailers are put in. Fake fan, I wish Wen was on more. I think we all wish Wen was on more. Wen! I need to message Wen, I need something from him. Okay. So that's all the concrete. Shall we hop over to the creative world? Yes. Let me do that. Let me do that. We trust the process. We trust the process. So definitely not spoilers beneath me at all in relation to the copper dropper, but we'll just kind of So this is the road. This is the road here that we're building. And so I think yes, okay, it does. It comes in by three to then come down here. That storage system's going, but these buildings are going to be here. This will be filled with something else. I think a bunch of like film equipment, and then we have all of the cast trailers right here. And I'm going to switch around some places of who's where. Because the nether portal is approximate. Ah, it might even be in the back of this one. But the idea is that the nether portal is inside of one of the trailers, particularly Misty's, at the back. So you can go through, or you can like drop down to go through. And then in the nether, we're going to put Mist's trailer in there. I've also just realized I'm back to a receptionist. Something's going horribly wrong. Um, and so yeah, and the trailers will look something like this on the inside if I haven't shown off an interior yet. So who's in charge of contracts? That will be this person right here, the receptionist. And then here is the it's not a pier, it's a like a dock, port, whatever you call it. Here, and that'll be going like this. I will fix up the beach once I get to it, but the beach will be staying and it'll extend out to here. This area here is going to be the forest. We have the volcano and it's going to have a path the whole way around it. Um, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do out in this back area. But we have all of this like foliage that's going to go around the base. And then we have this, which is the nether portal designed for the other nether portal. And it's just a little rock. And it's got the nether portal inside of it. And that's exactly where the other one is. So everyone has a double helix. Faster then. Got it. Exactly. I'm not quite sure what to do with some of this other area. I know the forest will come out to about here and all that. But this is such a large island, it takes a while to plan. I'll give a sneak peek at some of the copper dropper. The copper dropper, unfortunately, isn't as deep as you'd think, but this is just a few little layers. And I'm gonna do like a little ombre pattern at the very top of the hole. Obviously, it's gonna go down way further, but this is like the inside of the volcano. I've had these pillars in, and I really do want some smoke to be billowing at the top. This pillar here is a cover up for where a bubble column will be. Which currently just lands on a copper block. And that's what I've been working on. And then you can see there's a custom tree. So we take a look at this thing. It's no longer spoilers. Um, Neither is that fountain. That fountain is what went behind the theater. This tree was my attempt at a tree to put behind the theater. um, it's so weird to have season 3 next to season 4. Um, Yeah. That's that for anyone who wasn't here, that's season four's base right there. Um and yeah. Yeah, well, I guess I think we might grab some materials and I think we might assemble this today. How much time we got? We got an hour and a half. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of moss, green concrete powder, gray concrete powder, a bunch of tough pale oak. This is the moss shop and the color me in flowers. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to put that there and that there. Oh, actually, hold on. No, that we can have that like that. Um, and so on this side, we'll be selling like pale moss, on that side moss, and then we'll have some stuff for flowers. I am shocked I left it like in such a state. Um, this is where I'll be selling flowers and trees. What's wrong with that tree? Like, what's wrong with the tree is it feels unnatural. It feels unnatural. It doesn't feel natural enough for me. I do kind of like the shape and I do kind of like the idea of like having a bunch of things hang down, but it just doesn't feel right. Something about it just doesn't feel right. If I gave this tree to any of the other crafters, they'd just like, floop, and it'd be like, great. It looks great. Looks great. Even the people that think they're bad at building trees, it'll look great, you know? And if it looks great to them, it looks great to me. So yeah. That's the idea for this. We're gonna raise that. I don't know what to put here. I do think some sort of like cathedral facade would look very cool at the end of the street, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah. These are all made out of, this is the thing, these are expensive too. These are all quartz and concrete with white stained glass. So they are expensive. What are these? Are these polished tough walls? Black concrete, buttons, expensive. That's what I have to say. Expensive. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I rewatched WandaVision recently. Whoa. Hello, beacons. Yeah. So you can imagine that, like the copper, and there's so much more to go up, but you can imagine the copper. Ouch. This is the cool scattered around. Are we talking about the tree or something else? Such a delay, I couldn't tell you what. Um, but yeah. Is the kelp get rid of her gone? It is backed up with quite a lot of dry kelp. Oh, we're almost done. The golf cart things on a movie lot. Golf carts. Yes, well the trailers will be here. Um, it's not a bad idea to like scatter a few around, but they're just gonna be on the street for now. So you can see like where the you can kind of like now you've seen it, you can like picture like this is exactly where this is going. And then for this thing over here, I'm going to put in two chambers. I don't know how much more of this I'll get rid of, but I definitely know I'm getting rid of that top part. It's gonna be two chambers, and they'll be filled with water, and they will spawn guardians, but it's not going to be for guardian farm. And the idea is to make it look like batteries, and they are going to be powering the island. So it's going to look like a power generator, and it's going to be powering the island. And it's meant to look like a kind of futuristic battery, which is going to be very cool. And then once it's done, I will, like, once I've done that build, I'll remove a bunch of these walls and kind of see how everything falls. But I do have to fix this 2 block gap that's around the edge of everything. Um, to do that. Ah, Millie! It's Millie! Didn't Millie stream already today? Wasn't Millie? Wasn't Millie like number 2 on today's list? Yeah. My dies, my rockets, my diamonds, my copper, my quartz, my prisma, my emeralds. This used to be full with a lot more emeralds until I had to go do some other stuff. Redstone, miscellaneous 1, miscellaneous 2, which is where my red wool got to. I was trying to figure out where it went and it ended up in here. Miscellaneous 3, the end box, the nether box, and the amethyst box. So nice. Everything color coordinated. And a bunch of empty shulker boxes. And this is all of Mist's gear, which I think I'll be upgrading at this point. Harvesting creatures for power. Very dystopian sci-fi. I love it. Yeah, and there's my secret sound. Yeah, no, I like it's gonna be very, very simple. It's gonna be 2 cylinders made out of I'm gonna say made out of glass. I don't really feel like getting that much glass. It'll be 2 cylinders, with like a base in prismarine and a top in prismarine, and then filled with water. And it's purely decoration. It does not have a purpose. And if I want to get something prismarine or something, I can just go inside the tanks and swipe. Um, so, or I think I can easily convert those cylinders into farms if I did want it, but I don't have a use for prismarine other than this build. Um, I don't see any use in draining the inside. It's just gonna stay full. But I have removed the top portion here, which is technically the entrance at this moment. A little diving pool. Hi! You guys never come up to that floor. So yes. This is what I do. Every time I log on the server, I just like run around and do nothing. Run around, do nothing. Right. Spam, sleep. Spam it, spam it. Yeah. But I am like I'm like a little bit like brain dead because I have been editing episode 6, which is the theater opening, and that is a big task. The intro's done. Thank you for the hydrate. Mm, milk. Um, I have been I have been. Hi, Giga Rock. Welcome to the stream. I have been editing that, and the intro is done. The intro looks great. It looks fantastic. And I've done a lot of the flashback footage. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Give me a second. I'll show some of the flashback footage to you. So, um, let's show some of the beginning part. We've got them walking down the green carpet. It's great. Um, it all syncs up with the audio, obviously. And then like we have like another shot. It's a lot of shots. And then like it's gonna stay here for like a bit. And then another over the shoulder shot. Me and flashback, we're having a great time. And then we have like a cool like shot that's like coming around like the back. And then I walk away. Scott stays like this. Joy opens the doors. And that's where I'll end it. Because I can't show you inside the theater just yet. Um, but yeah. Once again, I am drinking out of the Craftworks mug, which you can get at the merch store right there. We got Castworks merch, you got Craftworks merch, you can get mugs, drink bottles, beanies, t-shirts, jerseys, and they're all so wonderfully amazing. Um, right, sand and gravel. They're in my basement. And there will be an official entrance, where I put Misty's trailer. There will be a lovely little bit of redstone that will be able to drop you down, or maybe just something else. Maybe the nether portal will be underground. I'm not sure. That will lead into this entrance here, into this room. Um, and frying pan stickers. Definitely. How much gravel have we got left? A decent amount of gravel. Let me grab myself some sand. I'll grab 2 stacks of sand. Let me chuck the sandstone away. Let me chuck the stone in here. Grass blocks are upstairs. See, I'm keeping organized. I'm keeping organized. And I do have access to a lot of grey dye at the moment, so that's always great. Get it? Great. Yeah, that was a bad one. And all of these are the workstations I pulled. I pulled three stone cutters, which is a miracle. That's another 4 stacks of concrete. So not too bad. Let me check the grass. Oh, grass in there. I do mine all the ores so I can chuck them away in here. Oh, dirt's downstairs. Go now. Bye. It's true. Oh, going to go now. Bye. Bye, Gay Rock. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Every little moment counts. Every little moment counts. Right. Back to. Let me grab some obsidian. Maybe I do need to make a bit more of a permanent setup here. So if I like do like this. What am I thinking? What was I thinking? And then we do this. It might be slightly quicker. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but yeah. There's gonna be an ad in a minute. I mean, it says it's gonna be an ad in a minute, but I cannot guarantee that there's an ad in a minute. Truly. Yep. Yep. Have I had the most boring stream of the day? Probably. Yeah, like I said, I really should just label these streams like Q&As. I know I'm not like a big enough YouTuber to do like big Q&As, but I love Q&As. I love answering questions. Just fire them away. Can pull just pulls up the podcast document where I have all the questions I answered and answers the questions that didn't make it into the podcast. Thank you for the follow. It's great to have you. first time chat. Everybody say first. No. uh okay, cool. Email. An email. Is it just a Twitch email though? It is just a Twitch email. Oh, Shovel's live. Of course. And you get notifications when anyone is live. Okay, where to build the next row? Well, I guess I would just... I didn't have like a section dug out, so we'll do on the side because the other side's annoying to, oops, to do. I promise you, when I stream again tomorrow, this is not what I'm doing. I had to change up what was happening in each stream because of what I had access to. But I will be, as I said in my Minecraft Story Mode stream, there is a build in Minecraft Story Mode which I wish to bring here, and I don't think it'll end up on this island, but it will end up here somewhere. And that build, nobody has guessed it yet. So if you are a fan of Minecraft Story Mode and you want to take a guess at what build I could possibly be bringing to the Craftworks server, be my guest. Also, all of the concrete under the beacon is still concrete powder. It's fine. When I move the beacon, I will take care of it. There's still a bunch of like stuff under some shulker boxes as well. Because the shulker boxes were there. But... oh, we are not a cult. We are not a cult here. Thank you. We only yeah. I'm guessed here. There's so many fun choices. Yeah, the only like hint I give is it's from season 1. It's not from season 2. As much as Beacon Town would be cool, I am not going to go get like 20 more beacons for that. I'm using this weekend to make sure I'm following all the crafters here so I know people shot live. I'm mostly in luck mode at the moment. Well, that's good. That's great. You know, anyone, anytime. I do so many. My streams are always spontaneous and normally quite random. Like you just never know when I'll start streaming. Like the most notice I can give you is like half an hour, except for stream weekends. But I'll just pop up and I'll be like, okay, we're gonna play some Escape Simulator today, and you're gonna have to go along with it. There's no escaping the curse of a misty stream. I do just fire around quite a lot. But I can tell you this, rest assured, I will not surprise you with a hightail stream. I do not have it. I don't have any intentions of having it or playing it. It does look cool. I am not a hater. But my god, it is expensive to me at the moment. I know to you guys it's like $20. It is double the price. Yeah, it is double the price in New Zealand because of the conversion. So I looked at it and said $40, and I said, oh, I'll just watch. I'll just watch. Okay, we need. Well, let's grab some more sand and grab. Yeah, I know. I looked at all the tiers as well because I was like, let's. Maybe there's like a larger, like a big tier that I want to get. No, you know, unless I want to spend $140 to get the tier 3. I'm sorry, not doing that. If the price comes down, maybe, but it's more of a survival game. Uh, it's more of a survival one, so yeah, not my style. It's not like. Oh, it's not like endearing how much warning Misty gets for streams. Yeah, no warning. I'm just watching 2 looks cool, but not worth leaving Minecraft for me. And I don't have that much game time in right now. Yeah, I I'm not saying like I don't think it's a Minecraft replacement, and I have seen a lot of people also saying that. Um, so that's good. And I was actually listening to um Spawn Chunks, which is Pixel Riff's podcast, and they were talking about it. Or before it released, they were talking about it, and they were like, "We definitely don't think it's going to be a Minecraft replacement because Minecraft sees it as like as good competition, and it means that like Minecraft will be able to continue to push out amazing updates, and so you can expect or like predict that Minecraft will have some good updates this year. And the animals is just the beginning, and I understand a lot of people are like, why change that or whatever. It's like that is the beginning of the next update. They've still got so much more that they could announce. Um, so that's what's exciting to me is the kind of like Minecraft might step. I mean, Minecraft's been great recently, but Minecraft might step up that next level. And tough golems would be really nice, Minecraft. I'm just saying, if you just hire me right now, we'll get it in by the next update. We can rename them to Misty Golems. The last thing I need to do is go into a Craftworks meeting and be like, okay, so next season we're gonna just somehow add tough golems, right? Right? Next season, right? Guys? Tough golems? Please? Misty tough golems. Yeah, you know. So, you know. Just, like, so this is how I place a lot of blocks. I just spam click until I'm satisfied. I think there will be some kind of road markings on here, but I just again haven't had time to just do that. What about naming tough golems, Misty? I guess name tags are actually becoming easier to craft. If you haven't heard, name tags will be craftable in the next update, and they are 1 piece of paper and a metal nugget of any kind. So I think, to me, that reads gold, iron, and copper. So that's exciting. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's it for the Great Concrete again. Coming along. I mean, obviously, I'm just leaving this chunk, but yeah, from what I can tell, anyone in Minecraft who avoids the caves and the Nether will not be happy with Hightail. Yeah. And that's pretty much me. Avoids caves and the Nether. Just don't want that. I don't want to deal with that. Really, I really would rather not. It's so why? Okay, why is it that I was the receptionist skin in the other world and missed skin in this world? And I promise you, I'm not doing something behind the scenes to change the skin between the worlds. As easy as that is, I'm not doing that. So why if I it's like interdimensional like if I go log in to the creative world of Craftworks season 2, will I be Misty? I feel like a chain and nugget would make more sense, but I mean paper makes sense too, I guess. Yeah, building is a little rough too. Expensive and a little tricky, especially the roof blocks. That's like the one thing I kind of enjoy is like seeing all the builds that have come with like the nice like slanted roofs. I'm like, oh, that looks so cool, but like hearing like it's difficult. It's like, eh. Once I'm geared, I don't mind a dangerous place, but then again, I never play it without graves anymore. I don't have graves here. I wish I did. I wouldn't have this replacement armor. It's okay though. Joy, Joy. I did this last night, and then this morning Joy messaged me being like, "You can use the books at the shop to enchant and like re-get your armor back." And I was like, "That's a bit late, but I might do a backup set." So I'm tempted to take all of this stuff minus the pickaxe because now I have two. I have two fortune pickaxes now. I've got Misty Fortune and I have Poor Unfortunate Souls, which was a Joy remake. Because she made a Silk Touch and a Fortune pickaxe, and I only needed the Silk Touch one. Yeah. Well, I don't have multiplayer options yet, so I can play how I want. There you go. Okay. Okay. All of the boxes of schematics I just have chilling around here. It's so funny. It's so funny. What is this one? I think it's the shulker box unloader. It is. This is the shulker box unloader. I can just tell from the blocks appearing in the top right. I know this one's the storage one. That's the volcano, which I haven't removed. And that's the quartz facade. It's been a little glitchy. Hmm, interesting. Right, let's gather. Do I have the moss shop? Moss shop, that's the one. Here it is. Is it right? Hold on. Yes, this is right. Cool. Love it. Let me grab a stick. A stick. Where do I keep my sticks? Yeah. Right, let's head over to the shopping district. Through the lovely nether portal. It's a Mario pipe. And don't worry, I'll be decorating my nether portals too. And obviously we have a square over here for the glass shop. And then we are gonna check the moss shop. I think this is the right dimension. So if I like click here, oop, back corner, back corner. We click over here, and then we'll scroll it into place. That's the one. Yeah, it's the right dimensions. And it's gonna sit right here next to the glass shop. It's not within. Yeah, we're good. It's gonna look great. I don't know if it's too far back, but I also didn't want to block the view to Blaze's Mangrovey. And then I don't know if I have plans for this ocean temple anymore, but I did want to leave this kind of backspace open just in case. Okay. Let's bring up the materials list. Is any of this sold? Yeah, the moss don't sell very well. That's just a random chest. The moss don't sell very well, guys. I don't make a lot of money. Right. There is a beard inside the flower. Okay, so let me get the list up. Whiffs is here, everybody. Ignore the leaf litter. Okay. Bum, 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 ba, da, da, da. Oh, turn around. Go grab everything we might need. Luckily, I do have all the pale moss I need. I might need to pop over to get some moss. Oh, I could probably just steal the moss from the moss shop. It's not a lot of moss. Because I only have 19 bits in here. And then we'll grab a stone cutter. This is my system, it works. And then I can come in here and I can come grab the tough one. And I can chuck the sign back down like that. And all of these are named as well, so I'm not going to get these two mixed up. We need pale oak. I don't know how much pale oak I've got, so we might need to go mine some more trees. Yeah, we'll mine some more trees, but we'll take pale oak. Again, another grey shulker box. We'll take the grass blocks as well. And oh, good. Stuff inside of the thing disappears. It says 37 dirt, but I've just assumed that that's just weird. Concrete powder, so we might want to take some sand and gravel. Sand, gravel. It's a perfect system. These signs might end up staying like that. Oh. Hello. Hello, schematic. How are you today? You're invading my space. I think that's it. I'm gonna take the dyes box as well. I know where to get grey dye. Green might be a little bit more tricky, but we do have a lot of dried kelp blocks I can like borrow to smelt things with. But we've also got a lot of coal. Right, let's pop back over. Do I have saplings for pale oak? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I need to get some more rockets. Need to get some more rockets. I'm just gonna chuck this. This is like my spending cash in there, so I never carry around diamonds in my ender chest at the moment. Oh, that was a really good stretch. Right. Right. I hate the sounds of the nether. And if anyone's asking, and if anyone's wondering, what about the create streams? Create's on pause. I put create on a little bit of a permanent hiatus at the moment. I love it, but I'm not loving it. So I love it, but I'm not loving it. Right. Pale oak, tough, cyan shulker box, regular. Is that sand? Okay, I need to relabel that sand. Dyes, pale moss, gravel, moss, stone cutter, look how nice this all is. All the materials just sitting here in a row. Color coordinated shulker boxes. I am back. I actually threw away a lot more of my old stuff than I thought I would. I would say, is there anything of your old stuff that I could take? But well, yeah, let me spend hundreds of dollars of shipping just to get it here. Right. Now I know we have a source of pale oak trees, and I probably should have grabbed some, but I don't have bone meal, bone meal. I think I have some bone meal. I think I have some bone meal. But I know for a fact that we do have a pale oak tree back here, and Emmy uses this. This is like Emmy's tree farm, and I use it as well. I try to keep it replenished. Um, right. Okay. I do have to scooch through the theater to go see if I've got some bone meal. So, let me just this one. Let me just double check that that worked. There we go. How much for autographed dead chunk? Is that as well? Too much. Right. Bone meal. The barrel is empty. Here, I'll bring you guys back. We're in my basement. Oh, I'll put like a bone. Is that? Okay, I was gonna say, is that diamond ore? What is that doing here? Okay, I've got some more bones. Okay, that's fine. How much bone meal do we get? 21. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, now back to the now back to that screen. You're not allowed to see anything in here. I need monies. Hey, look, people would buy signed tit stuff. Right. Right. I'm so sorry, Emmy. I'll pay back the. I don't even think Emmy uses this anymore. I'll pay back the bone meal. Old discolored shirt from when I was 16. I mean, okay, yeah, sell it. Some people might want that. I don't know who. And quite frankly, I don't want to know who. But, you know. Right. I know I need a lot of pale oak logs, but then I also need a bunch of pale oak and stripped pale oak. So I'm gonna have to do this quite a bit. This is why I needed the tools done immediately. I was like, maybe like it can be a while, but I'm like, no, I need my tools back. I need them back. Alright. And then so once we got this, we actually need 5 stacks of 5 more stacks of pale oak log that I can then strip. I'm yeah. Yeah. The awkward, it's the awkward silence. Don't have to. The great thing about the Minecraft story mode streams is that they're voice. It's a voice acted game, and there's if you're not playing, it's just consistently uh doing like voice lines or music that I don't want to talk over, so I could just stay silent. No, it's not like silence because there's nobody here. Nobody to talk to or help me do this. It's just me. I don't know what Whiffs is doing. I bet your Whiffs doesn't even know there's a stream weekend right now. I'm too busy watching a Misty stream. See, even Whiffs is too busy watching a Misty stream. See, couldn't even be bothered to watch a Mist stream. He's watching a Misty stream. It's like watching one of the VODs I put up. I have officially gone. I might have to steal some of the bone meal from the. I'm gonna steal some of the bone meal from here. I also use this very often for spruce wood. I should have brought my pale oak Olga box with me. All the pale oak into. Why didn't I do that? It's okay. I know the area is safely lit up around here. I know that because I lit up. I didn't light up the area initially, but I did a bunch of hidden lighting around the theater so that everything would look clean. To prove it to you, look, there's a hidden lighting. I hid a bunch of lightings. So they wouldn't be torches in the background. Minus what's over at Amy's base. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, there's a creeper. There's a creeper. There's a creeper. See, this is proof. This is proof I go to sleep in Ted's bus. It's the nearest bed I'm aware of. Actually, Emmy's base probably would have been closer, but yeah. I will be lighting up more of the area. Definitely lighting up more of the area. Oh. Because it's dangerous. It is dangerous. I'm getting shot. What happened to the creeper? Yeah. Oh, and a skeleton in copper armor. Be gone. What about you, Spider? The problem is we've had the only issue I've had is when I've been doing some lore, this is getting very close to this, and this here has been here since like the beginning of the season, and you might recognize it from this angle. It's the heart. It's the purple heart portal from Return to Sender and also the trailer that Misty goes through. And that's kind of where I've got hooked, is like I need to do follow-up, but I fear that we may have disrupted a little too much of the area around it, so I might have to grab a schematic and rebuild birch trees in this area specifically for it. Scottish Misty scares me. Scottish Misty can't hurt you. And you can blame Scottish Misty on Norm. It's Norm's fault. It's Norm's fault. I'm also not one to do accents very often. I've been looking at voice acting jobs. The one thing that stops me from doing them is because it requires like an American accent. And I'm like, yeah, you want an American accent. You don't want somebody impersonating an American accent. How's you going? On break on now? Yeah, I've been on break for a long time. Since like November, but I go back in about a month. I go back in a month's time. Or just under a month. And then you'll watch as my content slows to like a hold. And then, as I've pretty much discussed, I will be absent for the first period of season 4, and then I will make an appearance. Worst comes to worst, you don't see me season 4, but I'll be back in season 5. But I definitely have to disappear between the end of the season and the pretty much the end of November, because I come back like halfway through November. Season 4 of Craftworks. What else? You guys think I didn't get invited back for season 4? I mean, it hasn't really been discussed. Maybe I haven't been invited back. Oh well. If I don't, that's okay. Just a thing I just have to work around. Do you think I've got enough pale oak logs? I don't think so. I think we'll do this tree and then we'll leave it there. I have to come back. When season 4? Don't know. Hasn't been discussed. Do I have my high efficiency tree farm scheme? It's I wouldn't necessarily say high efficiency, but it's certainly a lot easier than planting in the middle of nowhere. May as well, plant where intended. I think I'll leave it there. I'll leave you all those saplings. I'll take all this and we'll see if we need to come back. Do 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 boom. To the shopping district. I need to plan for season 4 if I make it in this. LOL. Yeah. The thing is my entire season 4 lore is sorted and the builds are practically done. Season 4 is over for me, but I have to just have some discussions with some people about lore going further in. Okay, I got a ping on Discord and I was getting concerned that somebody, a member of Craftworks, was coming to tell me off for talking about things. It's okay, it was just Pearl. She uploaded a video, which I'm going to have to watch. Okay. So we're gonna do dink, 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 and then boop, 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 boop. Oh, well, why did I do that? Okay, so we need to grab. Well, you can let's stick this out. I really want to make sure I get this right. First try. There's where I've missed the see. And then strip, strip. This is how I build most of my builds. But will you be finished the Theater Island thing by the time season 4 comes? I don't know. Because I am concerned that it's going to be like I am very concerned that it might accidentally become a large unfinished project. Um and it's get every time we like every time I bring up it and every time like there's been discussions about the next season, I have gotten more and more concerned with not having it completed. And I worry that it was maybe a little bit too big for me this season. I fear that I've overchewed. I mean, doing an like this is my first time doing a base that is. It's my first time doing a base that is like open. Normally, it is. I normally would do one build, and that's kind of where it would like end for me. Is just I do one build. It contains everything, and that's it. This is unknown territory for me, and it it haunts me. Okay, cool. That's one tower done. Um, sure they'll give me time to do so. I can. I wouldn't say I can almost guarantee you no, that they wouldn't, but there will be an understanding of like when we set that deadline, I will hat off what I can and can't do in that time. I will magically have a finalized plan of what I can and can't achieve in that time. But I know like I'm just going based off of last season's like ending time. And so like I'm trying to stick to like that to give like the most basic guideline, but uh yeah. You can always drop out of uni. Um I don't know who would come after me the most in that situation. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know if my tutors or classmates would like come after me for doing that. I don't really think my tutors know that I do this. My classmates do. And I don't really this okay, I'll be honest, not a lot of support behind this channel. Uh you know, I don't get external support other than the crafters and the viewers. So it's hard to maintain it when a lot of people just would rather you not. But I can only do so much. But I'm not gonna people please by dropping this just yet. The sad truth behind Misty Lulu. I'm a tortured soul. Doop, 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 boop, doop. I've wanted YouTube to be my full-time gig for over 10 years now. It's finally going somewhere, lol. Yeah, I I believe, but it's yeah, it's a situation. It's a situation. I'm gonna sleep. I did find I do find it annoying. As much as I like to support smaller creators, I do find it annoying when somebody comes out of the blue, literally makes like one video that's like on TikTok or Instagram and is like, it's my dream to do this. And then they're up to like 100 subscribers within a month. And it's like, I've been at this for a year and I have gotten not very far, but further than I thought, which is great. But like, I'm not a big fan of the people that just they come out of nowhere. They're like, it's my dream to do that, and I'm like, it's my dream too. It's my dream too, but it's unfair that you do that. And it's like, oh, I'm just trying to prove these people wrong, and I'm like, same. I've also been trying to prove people wrong, but I'm not gonna be like, I need everybody to follow and subscribe and send me money. I'm like, no, no. I do this to let people who want to enjoy my content view it, not make people feel bad for me to go watch the content. Uh, it's was like real good for them, but like 10 years. Like, yeah, there are people that have been going like long as, and for anyone who has been going like 10 years, I, I don't like, I'm shocked. Like, if you have been going for that long, why aren't you as popular as the people on the Hermitcraft server? You know, what made them like what I've yet to find the pattern of what make you actually become viral. I haven't hit the thing. I don't know what makes you go boom, you know? What can I do? What video can I release that will make my channel go boom? You know? And nobody will tell you what that video is. Honestly, because it's so random. But I'm like, I can tell you this right now. If Craftworks got a panel at like VidCon or TwitchCon or something, we would probably gain a solid amount. We would probably gain a solid amount of viewers over here. But we don't get those opportunities because we're too small. But I don't mind. Oh, we should. We're actually fantastic. I would fly over. I would fly over to be a part of those panels. I would. I would fly over there. And I don't again, I don't make a lot. I make sense. I make literal sense while I stream, but I will make it work. I will fly over there and I'll be present so we can have a good time. Come on. You know, let the small SMPs let the small SMPs shine. We can do it. I believe in us. I know a lot of the other crafters would also like drop everything to do that. If they have done face reveals, I'm somebody who does not care. I do not care. And you're like, well, why haven't you done a face reveal yet? It's like, I will be honest, looking at like face cams and all that, they are expensive, and that's just another thing to add. And I'm like, that just is too much. Too much. Too much. Too much. Face reveals are weird. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not doing a face reveal, but as I've kind of discussed, the end of the season 3 lore will end up probably with a live action segment, and that live action segment will be me. But it's not gonna be like a big, oh my gosh, it's a face reveal. It's literally gonna be me continuing the lore as like nothing's happening, you know? Um, but yeah. Don't get all hyped. Don't get all hyped. This ain't my first YouTube rodeo, you know? I was a part of another channel for many years. Um, I just don't need to share that at the moment. Because that's I would say that's actual private information, even though it's public domain. It is like a case of like I can't control those videos. I don't have access to do that unless I like desperately ask. To which that point they'll be like, why? Why? I don't mind face cams for streams, but Minecraft videos almost need that element of immersion. I agree. I agree. I mean, it works for some people, like Jimmy Solidarity Gaming works for him, you know, but I just don't see it for a lot of other people. Okay, go. You're like approaching the top of the circle. My internet cut for a second. I didn't even know what videos you're talking about. And that's the point. I will probably never connect myself to those videos at this stage. Um, just because the exact reason of privacy. Makes me think of Isbox's video where she talks about her future plans. Am I her for her decision to decline sponsors? There's a lot to be said to that. Yeah, I thought about sponsors, but it's a bit weird for me, honestly. It's like it works, but is it really something you would want to do? I do actually see that a lot of YouTube channels that do that, they do end up being quite big, but I think they got big before they did the sponsor stuff. And so you can't really do sponsors unless you're a big channel, but obviously that's personal choice to whoever wants to do sponsors. Again, unbothered. I'm very unbothered by half of these things. I really do not care what you want to do with your own channel. No offense, but I don't care. Everyone's got their own personal preferences. And yeah, right. We need to make some more. Is 4 stacks of grey concrete powder gonna be enough? We only need 2 stacks and 12. Thank goodness I checked that before. That's not a crafting table. I didn't bring a crafting table with me. It's alright, I left one over here. The stream was so nice, just yapping and building. Welcome to pretty much all of my streams. Right, so we need 2 stacks of grey concrete. I don't want to overcraft because grey concrete powder 12. Okay, well that's as minimum as I can get. But yeah, Misty and yapping, 2 things that are always aligned. BRB laundry. Well, normally it's me who has to BRB for laundry, but I'm not doing laundry today. I am, but I'm doing it after the stream. Misty and yapping is connected as bread and butter. Exactly. Exactly. Except this time I have the wider audience of a stream weekend attached to it. Just secretly hoping that nobody's going to click away before we get to the next stream. Please don't. Don't click away. I believe we can hold out a deal, you know? No, just hold there. Just, it's okay. There's definitely no pressure into accidentally mm, you know, yeah. A lot of people just probably just have this on in the background. They're like, I want to be supportive. I want to be supportive. But this isn't the person I came to watch. I'm here to watch Shash and Koki, and they start in 20 minutes. Oh, wait, well, didn't even know. Ramble, 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 ramble. Let's have to start speaking a different language. And that's okay. And that's okay. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Like, it's like that Markiplier meme. It's like, once upon a time, jingle, jingle, jingle. Once upon a time. I'll be honest, been watching a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's recently. Kind of want to play it. At the same time, I think my computer might explode. If I did try and play any kind of Five Nights at Freddy's game, I fear it might break my PC. It's more of a laptop. I play on a laptop. I stream off of a laptop. And I'm shocked that things run as smoothly as they do. The only game that doesn't run smoothly, I found, has been oh, what's that city game? There's the city game. You're basically the only person I can watch because Entity's bad. How does that even? That doesn't even make sense. How can? If your internet's bad, you shouldn't be able to watch anyone. I should have just vanished. I play Minecraft engine sounding. Yeah, mine doesn't sound like a jet engine when I play Minecraft, shockingly. But when I play um Subnautica or Phasmo, it does get up there. Um and then if you play The Sims, I could probably get a free flight over to Minecraft Live or anywhere I need to get VidCon, TwitchCon, anywhere. I can get a free flight if I play The Sims. So yep. Okay. Yes. Lol. Exactly. Okay, so that's all of the pale moss stuff in. I do need to build. I'm just gonna do some of this while I'm up here. It's gonna be like a half-built building, just the pale moss side. It's a good building, and if you don't recognize it, it's from the pre-season, and it's in my trailer, and it's in um the stream. Oh, there's Shash. It's in the stream. It's in the stream. Loading screen as well. Okay, I think we'll do the other side up to this point because then we have to start building up like the rest of the roof. So let's do the moss side. It's the green concrete. It's the green concrete. I just pick up more sand, more gravel. I only got 3 bits of green dye. Oh, there's no other way to get green dye other than cactus, which means look at that, surf is popping. The surfer is popping. I might be the first stream that hasn't had somebody guest star in it. Going to the wrong spot. So what's this building for? This building is for the moss shop and the dyes and flowers. Cacti make cacti, which you can use cacti pie, I guess. So we can actually use some of this lovely. Oh, actually, this is done. It's job. So I'm just gonna take that out. Reader, hello. Is there any of these mini blocks I desperately want? These are some good mini blocks. But I don't think there's any I desperately need. And iconically, of course, you are trading for a bunch of things I'm using. Well, thank you, but I don't think I need. Okay, here's the deal. I have to get from my wife. I'm trying to get first on every stream this weekend. So far, so for Shashikogi, cool for. Okay, everyone, you hear that? Everyone, for Shash and Kogi's stream, unchecked door is first. And I'm gonna hold it to Ted to make sure that that happens. Didn't even need these dry kelp logs. And there's Kogi. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. A ping. Ping, except this time it's for me. It's a ping for me. Been mentioned. Oh no, am I getting told off? Nope, that's just Shash. Asking for an Nautilus shell. And I should have read the responses to see if somebody's actually got that covered. I don't know who these people are. It's documentation. Ah, yeah. Okay, they've got it sorted. They've got it sorted. I've still got 15, not 15 minutes. I've still got 13 minutes left. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get as much of this done in 13 minutes, and then I'll be reading Shash and Kogi, are blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, I didn't post in the Crafters streaming. Thanks, Millie, for putting my name in the Crafters streaming one. They are live soon, but are they? They are not. They're just on Twitch, guys. They're just on Twitch. Um, and then after them is Ted, and Ted will be on YouTube and Twitch. And then after them is Blaze. And then once Blaze is finished, there's a chance I might be streaming episode 2 of episode 2 of Minecraft Story Mode. So if you are interested in that, please feel free to stop by. And if you're not following already, you can follow, and that'll give you better time to say that I'm streaming than anyone else. That Minecraft Story Mode stream is not a part of the Craftworks stream weekend. Smiley face. Okay. Let's see. How much green concrete do we need? My inventory is like so full. When will Minecraft Story Mode be? I cannot, off the top of my, I can tell you in Eastern time, but I cannot tell you at any other time. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me take a sip of my milk. Well, I'm almost done with this milk. Believe it or not, Blaze is set to be finishing at midnight Eastern time. I do expect my stream. I just finished the glass of milk. I do expect my stream to be about 2 hours long. I might do some research very quickly into how long does episode 2 of Minecraft Story Mode last? It says 1 to 1.5 hours. So I will be streaming only one episode. It's not like I'm going to go for 2 hours. So if you are around still that late, it will be 1 to 1.5 hours, often shorter than other episodes, with some experiencing up to 110 minutes, depending on choice and exploration. But I'll try not to be too. Nah, there's no cooldown on hydrate. You should always be hydrated. Right. So we need a stack and 40. Oh. Oh. A stack and 40. Well, there's a stack. And there's 40. Perfect. Look at that. We'll leave the dye to smelt. And we'll just chuck the leftover dye in here for now. Head back to the shopping district. I got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But yeah, that is midnight Eastern time. So that's midnight EST. Which for my time I think it's about 6 p.m. my time, so if you're weirdly going off of New Zealand time, then there you go. But yeah, it's for the enjoyables. I enjoy it. It's a really good throwback for me, and I only really remember a little bit of episode little bits from each episode. Um except for um episode 7 and 8. I know episode 6 really well because it's a big episode for me. Um but for episode 7 and 8, I don't know them as well. In fact, I barely remember them at all. So it's going to be fun to kind of actually see how that story is meant to conclude. Um, and then, like I said, season 2, I remember a little bit from episode 1, but again, don't really know. All I know about Stray Mode is the pig. Ruben. Ruben. We love Ruben. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start stealing moss from my own shop. I mean, nobody's buying it, so nobody's gonna mind if it just disappears. What is that sound that I hear? What is that sound? Does anyone know what that sound is? And yes, Kenobi, there is a season 2 of Minecraft Story Mode, and if you haven't seen it, there is no need to panic. It's very likely that I will stream season 2. Except, like I said, if it's like one stream, I've forgotten to strip a row of logs. If it is one stream per episode, you do have to wait at least 8 more streams. Um, but what's great about that is, oh, well, 7 more streams technically. What's great about that is if you haven't seen season 1, or if you need a reminder on the story, I've got it right there. And if you missed episode 1, it is sitting unpublished on the VODs channel right now. But I'll be publishing that shortly after this. I just need to sort out what's going on with the copyright. Need 6 for a build on a server I'm doing. I gave the Moss Shop 30 diamonds. You need 60 stacks. I can tell you this. There is a reason that why there is a reason why on this server we have like 6 moss farms. Actually, I think there's more than that. I think Blaze went a little overpowered, but there is a lot of moss farms on the server. I have one. I use it strictly for bone meal. Dash and Kogi and Whiffs, they have a shared one. One of them does pale moss, um one of them does regular moss. And that's where I actually get the stock for my store from. I just have a shared agreement. They get it for free, so but then again, I think it's offered off to everyone else for free. Blaze has just said that his for bone meal too, so there you go. What's happening here? Oh, I see. It's like it's meant to be a hole. Beep beep. Doop doop doop. Shadoop. A doority. Another door for me. This is great though. A lot of people have been asking. A lot of the people on the server have been asking me for when the store will open. And like when I'll have all this done. And all I couldn't promise them anything. It's halfway there. And now that I've taken a look at some of the I just take a bunch? Oh, I guess I didn't really. Oh. Um. Sorry, my internet's being annoying. The stream's 4 p.m. tomorrow. I don't know. The stream that okay, my stream tomorrow is the exact same time as my stream today for you. So that is 10 till 12 New Zealand time. That is I think it's 4 till 6 Eastern time. So whatever time my stream started for you today is the exact same time that it starts for you tomorrow. Boop. I am just waiting. I don't know if Shash and Kogi are watching the stream. But just let me know when you're ready, and I'll send everyone over your way. And if they're not watching the stream, it's okay. Somebody will come and scream at me. The traditional Misty gets yelled at. Ooh, this is a mob farm in here, but I don't have to worry about that. At least let me finish this wall. Boop. A boop. A doop. She doop. A doority. There we go, that's the one. I just want to know exactly what blocks I'm stripping here. There we go. Well, that's like a majority of the exterior done. I'll give it a little bit of a fresh out view. And then obviously I'll finish up the front details. And then I move on to the roof. What's their channel name so I can scream at you when they're live? Shash and Kogi, they've linked it in the stream thing already. Yep, just Shash and Kogi, all lowercase. Let me open up. Let me open up. Are they streaming? They are currently not live. But they will be soon. Who dropped a Craftworks episode? Blazer had the audacity to drop a Craftworks episode during the stream weekend. They said we'll be streaming soon. It is 12. It is midday for me. AKA it is time to pass over to them. So they are in a group, so I'm just gonna like invade. Hello. Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
You want me to talk?
Hello.
I thought I just invade because it is that time.
Yes.
Getting
set up.
We have started our stream. Our
You
starting
have?
screen is up.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, give me 2 seconds to put away some stuff, and I'll throw them right on over to you.
Okay.
And Unchecked just came in and already redeemed Tails.
Already.
We're gonna use Tails for the intro.
Okay.
I'll
There once was a Shash who had a tail. Who no longer does.
I've got a plan. It's called winging it, but I've got a plan.
Yes.
Yes, we love winging it. We love winging it.
Winging it.
Well, Shash has a new PC build, so our audio needs a little tweaking.
Just a little bit.
That's okay. That's okay. Is there a place I can meet you guys to toss?
We're
like
where
it's spawn.
We're
At spawn?
Over
At the
where
logo.
the
Yeah.
Oh, just come to
used to
logo.
be.
Just come to logo. Yeah.
Making our way.
I'm coming.
All those things.
Right.
Yeah.
One of these buttons. Professional streamer. I can't even take off on a rocket. There we go. There we go.
Unchecked.
Hello.
We see you
Right.
unchecked.
Unchecked managed to get first. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Aw,
good. Who didn't
no,
sleep?
man, no.
Who didn't
Oh,
sleep?
straight for you,
Shash.
I got
It
it.
Right.
was me.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm gonna toss you over to Shash and Kogi.
Yeah, where there's drama happening in the sky. Here we go.
There they are, Shash and Kogi. Enjoy your time with them. I am gonna go have lunch now, probably pizza. But I'll
Nice.
see y'all guys later. Go raid. Yes, I had to hit the start raid button. There we go. There we go.
Ted, no more ads.
I have a lot of
Right.
things to fix.
Yeah, there is a lot of things to fix
And-
right off the bat. Sorry, chat.
But it's gonna be worth it though.
There's so many buttons to press. There we go. Okay. I've
Ah,
pressed all the
let's see here.
buttons.
Oh.
They
Didn't
should
do
have
that.
popped
Hi,
over into
stream.
you.
Much better.
You guys have
Hi,
a follower only
stream.
chat.
Whoa!
Right, let me
Whoa,
end.
Raiders!